No way. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm pulling the wing off the Magnum. As I said in the last video, I just wanted to get it fiberglassed so I have the shape of it. And now that I do, what I'm going to do is break this off of the car. So the great thing about using mold release is the fiberglass technically doesn't stick to whatever you're molding it to, as long as you put enough on, and it will release. So all I have to do is pretty much kind of hit this hard enough to break it off of the hatch and the quarter panels, and we'll be good to go. So I was able to break the wing away from the car. I need to still clean up some of the mold release that's inside the wing. You can see the dark spots, and then the wing is actually clear. And I got it off the car. I got everything that was back there all nice and cleaned up. Now you can see why I did that. You could just come back here and the wing just fits on there. So what I'm gonna do, like I said before, is I'm gonna mold another wing from the inside of this, which then it will have the exact same shape, but it'll be nice and smooth. Something really nice to work with, and it'll have the shape of the car. So the reason I'm doing it that way is because I'm trying to retain, there's a body line down here, and then there's the body line right there. So I'm going to pretty much do that another time. Right now, I really wanna get the Magnum all buttoned up because we have the alignment tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do now, you can see that the Magnum is very dusty, just from all the sanding of plaster, body filler, etc. So I'm going to back the Magnum out and give it a little hand wash. It's the first wash that's probably had in a long time. Magnum has now had its first bath. So we got it all nice and clean, or as clean as it can be for right now. But yeah, I really like how those wheels look on it and everything. So it has the bumper on it. I need to put a few screws in it, but the dual exhaust makes it look a lot better, especially because it had a single exhaust before and it has the parking sensors. And then on this side, it looks, I mean, there are a few dents in it here and there, but man, this thing is gonna be so much fun to drive. Just put a driver and passenger mirror on the Magnum. So now that that's done, I'm going to work on the back, try to bust out as much of the wiring as I can. I'm over the junkyard pretty early. Last night I was trying to figure out what was going on with the wiring. So I wired in the rear tail lights, the turn signals work, the reverse lights work, and the running lights work. But for some reason, the brake lights aren't working. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with them. I'm not exactly sure if maybe it's because the Challenger lights are LED and these ones are halogen. I could throw an LED bulb in there and see what happens. But at the same time, I think it really wouldn't matter because the it's just a signal. but maybe it's too much. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I need to look into it a little bit more, but I'm running out of time. So what I'm gonna do, I need to take this over to get the alignment. I'm gonna run home, grab my trailer, come back, pick the car up, then take it over, have them align it, and then kind of just go from there. I don't wanna have to miss my alignment because once this thing's aligned, it'll be drivable on the road, and I just need to really figure out what's going on with the taillight. So let's run over, grab my trailer. Just got the trailer hooked up. Now we are ready to go get the Magnum from the junkyard. We are a little bit late, but the Magnum is on the trailer. Everything went very smoothly. I got the bolts in the fender. Boys, so just unloaded the Magnum off the trailer and we are going to be driving in to the dealership. Let's the wheels being super sketchy. Super sketchy. What do you think of this?
Oh, this is wild. What do you got under the hood?
You want to see it? Here, you pop it.
No way. What?
Yeah, it's all the drivetrain out of a 16 Scat Pack.
Are you kidding me? Bro, what? How did you do this?
It all just pretty much swaps in. The only thing that doesn't swap in is the seat rails.
Okay, I was like, why is the reaction?
Are you kidding me? This is a 392 on it, the 6.4. And it has the same dash and everything.
Yeah, it has all the electronics, the launch control.
You are a master.
Did you do this yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I bought this car to fix my Hellcat, so I had all the extra parts.
I just have an RT and basic.
Yeah.
Dude, that's nasty.
Just got finished over at Nissan. The alignment is perfect. My friend, I love when he does alignments. He checked all the bolts, made sure they're all tight. And now we're going back to the junkyard. So I just took this thing for a little drive. And man, I must say, it moves. I'm gonna go back to the junkyard, unload it, and we'll take it for a little drive. And it's actually pretty surprising that it moves so well. And yeah, it's just crazy. All right, back at the junkyard, just unloaded the Magnum. All right, since I am the only one in the car, I'm gonna be one-handing it today. We're gonna go take this thing for a drive, see how she rips. Need to have the new windshield still installed. Have the sport mode on, and let's go. Bunch of stuff rattling around in the back because there's just like shit everywhere. Should I get these old guys right here? This thing's wicked. This thing just sounds so good. It's not like when you have a normal Magnum. The valved exhaust, the stock valved exhaust is just so nice. The brakes are nice. I mean, stock big brakes. The tranny shift's good. I mean, it just wants to like rip. I mean, it's just like the Hellcat, but just on 500. It's so tight. I mean, this was the best decision I think I've made. I found a wiring schematic for the taillights for the Challenger, wired everything up to the Magnum as it's supposed to be, and for some reason, once I turn the running lights on, the turn signals don't work correctly, the brake lights don't work. It's just kind of interesting. So one thing I'm thinking is either the LED lights have a different resistance, which is causing some weird thing where it's making the lights not work. Or second thing, the Challenger taillights have a circuit board, and the brake light wire has a check function. So maybe because the circuit board's not there, it's not able to check the rest of the lights, causing this weird issue. What I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna go buy some LED light bulbs, and then tomorrow I'll come back, throw them in, see if this resolves the issue. It's a really strange issue. If that doesn't work, I'm most likely gonna have to somehow get the circuit boards from the Challenger into the Magnum taillights. The issue is, it would be really nice if this car would have came, the wrecked Challenger would have came with the taillights, because they probably were busted anyway, and I could have just stuck all the guts from those taillights into the Challenger taillights, or into the Magnum taillights, but I don't have them. So if I need Challenger taillights, I'll have to source some. Hopefully I can find some broken ones. That would be the best bet. But I'm going to end the video here. I'm really excited that this thing actually runs and drives. It is crazy driving this thing. It's so much fun. It's so much more fun than driving the Hellcat. People just don't expect it. Like when I took it to get the alignment today, a lot of the techs and stuff like looked at the car and they're like, what's going on here? And it's just really, really interesting that people just don't realize what's happening until kind of they really, really take a good look at it. And then on the plus side is this thing is so fast compared to the V6. I mean, this thing just bakes the tires. It's so much fun driving around. I could just literally, I don't know, I could barely drive, and it's just like smoking the tires, having all kinds of fun. I mean, I'm planning on getting some tickets with this, I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm really glad that I did the swap. I can't wait to do the other Magnum, the all-wheel drive one. So hopefully, you know, we get this one all the way buttoned up. I can eventually sell this one, fund the next project, and we'll have a really good time. I've also been thinking about calling out the, I forgot what their channel is. It's like the TV show channel that did the supercharged 6.1, but they have like all the stock stuff. But theirs is supposed to be 707 horsepower, and mine's only 498 or whatever these come with. But I have all the new technology. I have the new tranny. I think this one would be faster than their 700 horsepower one, and it's only barely 500. So I don't know. I've been thinking about calling them out. If I do decide to call them out, I'm just going to have all you subscribers just blow their channel up. Maybe I can, you know, we could do like a grudge race or something like that. My Magnum against their Magnum. There's a supercharged 700. Mine's, you know, NA 6.4, but it's all new technology. So I think that's kind of a good idea. But if you like these videos, make sure to click that subscribe button, throw a thumbs up, comment below, and as always, see you guys tomorrow.